Good morning and welcome to Occam's Razor, Gardening, Cooking, and Canning, where we do a daily review, update on the growth of the garden. If you're watching us on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up. If you're watching us on Rumble, please follow. And please give us a like. I have a raspberry bush that has been producing enough to give me a few berries every morning for breakfast. And throughout the day for snacks. The bush has been pretty well decimated by beetles. Japanese beetles, to be precise. They are just all over the garden this year. I think the raspberry bush is pretty well a sacrificial plant. That's going to be the way forward for gardens in Canada, at least here in Ontario, southern Ontario. For the next couple of years or so, you're going to have to grow something to sacrifice to the bugs, because until the local fauna starts to deal with them, decimation is going to continue. I've also found that they're very happy with my basil plants. Apparently they're very happy with basil. They love eating my basil. I was wondering what was chewing on it. Far too much chewing for the amount of snails in the area. Well, the slowest growing pepper plant on the planet is starting to flower. We have the weird looking tomatoes. Look, just hanging around, not a care in the world. Maybe they'll probably start eating my pepper plants now. Well, these tomato plants that I just grow and abandon, still producing. All our other pepper plants have been really handy for the canning. I have to do some canning today. I don't have enough. I finally have enough zucchini. Maybe when we get to the front box, that other zucchini will be ready to pick. Now, as you can see while I'm filming here, we're catching some pollinators on and off. Okay. Don't stick around too long in there. So, a couple times a day, I come out and I look at the leaves. I try to find any eggs that have been laid on the leaves. I can just scrape them off. And they've been getting fewer and fewer. So maybe that life cycle of the vine borer beetle is coming to an end. And I carry a knife, and these flowers, they just close right up because of those little striped beetles in there. You can see them in that one too. And sometimes what happens, you'll have a pollinator in there, usually a honeybee. And they get right in there and they're rubbing themselves all over and they're collecting the pollen. And then the flower slowly closes in on them. Now this leaf is kind of fleshy, and you'd think that a bee would be able to puncture through that and get out, but no. So I come along with my knife and I slice open the tops of these closed up flowers, and every fourth or fifth flower or so, I'll have a honeybee pop right out of it, trapped in the flower. Once there was like two popped out. So I'm wondering, I mean, I don't want the hives to lose their honeybees. They only have about a month life cycle. And the bees have enough of a hard time dealing with pesticides and predators. There's these lice that they have that came in from Europe. It sits on their bodies. It's like the size of a pie plate on a human being, really. The only problem is when those mites attach themselves to their face and they can't feed, and then they starve and they die. You don't want the hive to have that through the winter. Well, again, only a handful of beans yesterday. And look at all the beautiful flowers. Yeah, no beans. No beans. Hardly any beans. Mostly the green beans. I've had like one of these so far. Like, where are they all going? Are you starting to grow yet? Oh, there, finally. Okay. All right. Purple beans today. Well, in-ground potatoes, obviously doing far better than the in-box potatoes. It's soon time to harvest these. And our onion bed's doing just fine. There. All the onions slowly coming up. That's good. So, Mr. Zucchini. Oh yeah. Something ate that. Did I miss? Oh well. Attack the zucchini and not the squash. Ah, look, a zucchini. Right there. Perfect. Now he's hiding themselves. Let's come out and collect that for today's canning. Let's go look at the other side. Another zucchini plant here. And zucchini starting over there. But nada. Now, I'm going to show you my gourd. I have gourds. Look, tiny gourds. Big gourds. There's another big one here down there somewhere. Yeah, look at that. Gourd on the ground. Perfect. Squashapalooza. And all this dead grass here, that's probably Japanese beetle grubs. From last year, I got seeded then, ate them up, birthed, and now here we are. Here we are with dead grass and lots of beetles. What's going on here? It's overnight growth. You're going the wrong way. Need a little more length, or I need a twist tie. All right, let's go have a quick look up in the front. See how the butch is doing. Yes, I know, I didn't pull them. Pull them next time. Probably not today. I'll be busy canning. Well, whatever's growing there is growing pretty good. Oh, that could be a pumpkin. Notice how lightly colored the flower is. Now we have a squash growing in here. Oh, what the hell is this? Don't want that. Okay. Where are you, Mr. Squash? There you are. Yeah. It could be a little bigger. Notice those ribs, eh? Very handy. Okay. Well, that's pretty interesting. The only reason it's grown that way is because of these. Had these been along the ground, more like this one here, it would have just followed up that way. Yeah, well, if fruit starts growing on the end of this will just drag it down. It'll be all right. Okay, how's our other major squash? He's still fighting off, right? And the one down in the corner, oh, still hanging on. I don't know, might not survive with the morning glories that are going to continue their march along this rope. And we had one flower yesterday, one morning glory flower. I don't see any today. Just a massive growth. Let's go have a quick look at the one on the other side. This doesn't get much sun, right? The other side hogs all the sun. I always forget to water this, but we still managed to get some. Wow. Yes, the old skeleton of the birdshit berry bush, done for the year. Wait for it for next year. Get back in there, tie up all these into a manageable bush so I can crawl in there again. Okay, well, if you've hung out till the end, I really appreciate it. Again, don't forget, please give us a like. Please follow us on Rumble. You can do that on YouTube as well, but you know, they have a habit of arbitrarily just deciding that your channel doesn't need to exist anymore. I was following some more channels again there the other day, and they were talking about how just arbitrarily YouTube goes in and cancels their stuff, a whole bunch of money making videos that they had. Then they can apply, but each time they apply, they run the risk of having their channel completely taken down just for trying to get one channel reviewed or one episode reviewed. So you don't have that problem on Rumble, folks. So please follow us on Rumble, because it is the future of freedom when it comes to being able to put out the videos that you want. That's not going to happen on CommieTube. Right, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.